smell a response. I smell a response. What's good, Hip Hop Society, and welcome back to another video. Jesus, we have been on the grind this week. Honestly, it's been non-stop. Edit, record, edit, record, edit, record, edit, record. Now we back. Drake has posted The Heart Part 6. Obviously a play on the Kendrick Lamar song series, The Heart. Kendrick has 5 parts out. We saw the 5th part released early last year. Now Drake has come out with his own version, The Heart Part 6. I expect and suspect this is obviously in response to Meet the Grahams and 616. Let's listen. I have a feeling Drake's going to do a lot of denying and a lot of Kendrick, you are lying. But who knows? Maybe Drake has receipts, and Drake obviously has responses or rebuttals for whatever Kendrick Lamar put down. And then we have to hear what Drake has to offer and fire back at Kendrick. This has been quite the roller coaster. Let us enjoy. Join me for the ride. Are you ready? I'm ready. All right.
The Pulitzer Prize winner is definitely spiraling. I got your fucking lines tapped. I swear that I'm dialed in.
Okay. Off the bat, he's spitting. And why do I say he's spitting? Because he's coming with the 8 a.m. in Chicago flow, which, like I said in my last Drake reaction, it's the where I like to see Drake the most, in this sort of pocket. Because like I said, he leans into his pen, he leads into his wordplay, or his ghostwriter's wordplay. But let's listen, the Pulitzer winner is definitely spiraling. So obviously Kendrick Lamar won that award. I got you fucking lines tapped, you swear that I'm dialed in. So Drake is saying he's dialed in, he's locked in, but he's got Kendrick's lines tapped, his phone's tapped. So he's always listening, he's dialed into the call. Fuck cold.
Alright. The Pulitzer Prize winner is definitely spiraling.
And again, vibes only with the shit lyrics. Why do we trust them? There's meant to be the word prize in there. Your editor is a joke.
The Pulitzer Prize winner is definitely spiraling.
I got your fucking lines tapped. I swear that I'm dialed in.
First I was a rat, so where's the proof of the trial then? Where's the paperwork of the cabinet is filed in?
Okay. So first I was a rat, so where's the proof of the trial then? Where's the proof of the trial that Drake supposedly ratted out on, or ratted on his homie for? I don't know why Vibes have said child, but it's trial. Where's the paperwork of the cabinet that it's filed in? Cold.
I was a rat, so where's the proof of the trial then? Where's the paperwork of the cabinet is filed in? 1090 Jake would've took all the walls down. The streets would've had me hiding out in a small town. My Montreal connects stand up, not fall down. The ones that you getting your stories from, they all clowns. I am a war general, seasoned in preparation.
Okay, so what's he said there? Let's just break it down verse by verse. We might actually have to listen to it, but 1090 Jake, I don't know who that is. My brother said it's the guy that, like CoffeeZilla, you know, he exposes all these things. But just because he hasn't taken the walls down doesn't mean that you're not guilty. You know what I mean? So just because the streets haven't figured out your way of operating doesn't mean you're not guilty. That being said, he is saying, where are all the receipts? Where's all this proof of my fuckery? But I don't understand. The streets would have. It's like the streets let me hear, so I'm innocent. Nah, it's not really a rebuttal. But let's listen. It's 20 seconds in.
Filed in 1090 Jake would've took all the walls down. The streets would've had me hiding out in a small town. My Montreal connects stand up, not fall down. The ones that you get and get stories from, they all clowns. I am a war general, seasoned in preparation. My jacket is covered in medals, honor and decoration.
Okay.
Waited for this moment, overcome with the desperation. We plotted for a week and then we fed you the information.
Is Drake talking about he's a war general, like he's proper from the streets? Because you know they call that the street, like if you're in a gang you're a soldier, and then if you become a general you obviously moved up in the gang. Is he talking about, because he's not a gangster, Drake?
Season in preparation, my jacket is covered in medals, honor and decoration. You waited for this moment, overcome with the desperation. We plotted for a week and then we fed you the information. My daughter that's 11 years old, I bet he takes it. We thought about giving a fake name or a destination, but you so thirsty, you not concerned with investigation. Instead, you in that Venice studio, it's a celebration. You gotta learn to fact check things and be less impatient. Your fans are rejoicing, thinking this is my expiration. Even the picture you use, the jokes and the medication, the Maybach glove and the drug he uses for less inflation. Master manipulator, you bid on a speculation. You dumb and reactive, nigga, I'm petty with dedication. What about the bones we dug up in that excavation? And why isn't Whitney denying all of the allegations? Why is she following Dave Free and not Mr. Morale? You haven't seen the kids in 6 months, the distance is wild.
I'm sorry, but that is cold. That is cold. I'm sorry. Let's run that back because he's not done yet. He's talking about, why's your missus following Dave, but he's not following you, Mr. Morale? Why is your missus not denying the domestic violence accusations, Mr. Morale? Is it because all of this is true? You haven't seen your kids in 6 months? Is this true? Whew. And he's talking about the artwork cover that we so all dissected 2 days ago. Saying, Kendrick, you're not doing your research. You're taking the bait. Something that academics had actually speculated Kendrick doing to Drake by dropping that, like that, baiting Drake out. I didn't think Drake was this calculated. Dropping little hints, yeah, I've got a fake daughter there, Kendrick will... Like, how does he know that? I don't know if he can get that all together within a week. If he did, look, hats off. He's fucking schooled your boy. He schooled him. But I don't know if he can get all this information. Maybe he can. Drake's got a lot of money and a lot of resources, so maybe he can move some shit around, but... I don't know, you telling me Drake sitting there, he hears the like that free this, and he's like, okay, now we gotta cook up a story about a fake 11-year-old daughter. Maybe we give her a name, maybe we don't, maybe we give her a location, maybe we don't. Hold on, but get all these gloves and all this medicine and all these pill bottles that he thinks are from our compound, and we'll put it there, and maybe he'll... So you tell it, so... In a sense, Kendrick's right in saying you are a master manipulator if you've been able to do all of this in the space of a week. And you're telling me Kendrick's not fact checking, he's just stumbled on some information, and Kendrick's calculated. So I don't see Kendrick stumbling on a bunch of information and just running with it, because you are a very, very famous personality, which there'll be a lot of rumors and a lot of shit going on about you. So I think Kendrick would do more research, but if this is accurate, you fucking spoofed the fella.
Thinking this is my expiration. Even the picture you use, the jokes and the medication, the Maybach glove and the drug he uses for less inflation. Master manipulator, you bid on a speculation. You dumb and reactive, nigga, I'm petty with dedication. What about the bones we dug up in that excavation? And why isn't Whitney denying all of the allegations? Why is she following Dave Free and not Mr. Morale? You haven't seen the kids in 6 months, the distance is wild. Dave leaving heart emojis underneath pics of the child. Anything with a child, let's get to that now. This Epstein angle was the shit I expected. TikTok videos you collected and dissected. Instead of being on some disdirect shit, you rather fucking grab your pen and misdirect shit.
Oh, that's fire. That's fire. That's fire. He's saying all this Epstein shit that you've leaned into is a bit skewed you. Instead of being on disdirect shit. So direct him with disses. You're gonna misdirect shit. That's fire.
TikTok videos you collected and this Epstein.
And he's saying Dave's leaving heart emojis underneath pics of the child. The art cover was the heart emoji of Dave's comment. Let's listen. We're a minute in, and
months, the distance is wild. Dave leaving heart emojis underneath pics of the child. Speaking of anything with a child, let's get to that now. This Epstein angle was the shit I expected.
Why'd you expect that, Drake? Why do you expect that?
What do you mean by that?
TikTok videos you collected and dissected. Instead of being on some disdirect shit, you rather fucking grab your pen and misdirect shit.
That's fire.
My mom came over today and I was like, mother I, wait a second.
That was slick. Go back to Mr. Morale. There's this track on there called Mother I Sober, Kendrick Lamar. That's fire.
Direct shit. You rather fucking grab your pen and misdirect shit.
My mom came over today
and I was like, mother I, wait a second. That's that one record where you say you got molested. Oh, fuck me, I just made the whole connection. This about to get so depressing. This is trauma from your own confessions. This when your father leave you home alone with no protection.
Ooh.
That's why these pedophile raps and shit you so obsessed with is so excessive. They acting like it's so aggressive, but you just never known affection. I don't wanna dish you anymore. This really got me second guessing. Touch My Body by Mariah Carey play, you probably start reflecting.
I never been with no one underage, but now I understand.
Understand why this the angle that you really mess with. Just for clarity, I feel disgusted. I'm too respected. If I was fucking young girls, I promise I'd have been arrested. I'm way too famous for the shit you just suggested. But
I mean, I don't know if that holds weight. You're way too famous to be a pedophile. P. Diddy, R. Kelly, Michael Jackson with an asterisk, like Jeff Epstein. You know, it happens. Just because you got the fame and your status gives you more access to do it. But I'm not saying you did it. I'm just saying the fact that you're famous doesn't mean you can't do it. Let's get back to it.
They start reflecting.
But that whole scheme of Kendrick being molested and why he's so obsessed with this whole pedophile shit, clever, very slick.
Understand why this the angle that you really mess with. Just for clarity, I feel disgusted. I'm too respected. If I was fucking young girls, I promise I'd have been arrested. I'm way too famous for the shit you just suggested, but that's not the lesson. Clearly there's a deeper message. Deep cuts that never healed and now they got infected. Like if Dave really fucked your girl and got her pregnant. Talk about breeding resentment. Not sure how to ease the sentiment. The shit's too intimate. I'm praying you recover from both incidents, but you a piece of shit, so this shit really no coincidence. Drake is not a name that you gon' see on no sex offender list. Easy does it. You mentioned an A minor, but niggas gotta be sharp and tell the fans who was it. You thought you left D flat, D major. I'll slit your throat with the razor and do Rick Ross hair like that one flight from Malaysia.
Oh, he took Kendrick's chord bar and he stretched it out. That is fire, Drake. That is slick. That is cold and that is witty. I'm just trying to get through this. Hold on. Easy does it. You mentioned A minor, but fellas gotta B sharp. B sharp is another chord. And tell the fans who was it.
B sharp and tell the fans who was it. You
thought you left D flat, Drake flat, E major like he's major.
Left D flat, D major. I'll slit your throat with the razor. I'm your baby mama screen say with us who was it? You thought you left D flat, D major. I'll slit your throat with the razor and do Rick Ross hair like that one flight from Malaysia. I'm your baby mama screensaver. Only fucking with Whitney's, not Millie Bobby Brown's. I'd never look twice at no teenager.
What do you mean?
So you see, Drake, why bring up Millie Bobby Brown? Obviously, you've heard a lot of reactors or people in the industry or the social media talk about why you're texting Millie Bobby Brown when she's 16 and you're 28. But Kendrick didn't actually mention Millie Bobby Brown. He did mention 11-year-old, and some people have speculated that he wasn't talking about an 11-year-old daughter of Drake. He was talking about 11 from Stranger Things being Millie Bobby Brown. Let's put a pin in that one quickly. Why have you brought up Millie Bobby Brown? You obviously have some preconceived notion or some regret. Like, what Millie Bobby Brown's? I don't know, Drake. Okay, only fucking with Whitney is fucking on Kendrick's baby mama. I'd never look twice at no teenager. That is a lie, because you took a 17-year-old model on a date when she was 17. You hired out the whole restaurant. Don't lie, Drake. Don't lie. You got 17-year-olds on stage. You be kissing them on the cheeks. Maybe you were 25. Whatever. It's too close for comfort. I fuck with what you're writing down and what you're saying. It sounds slick, but there's some holes.
He does it. You mentioned an A minor, but niggas got a
sharp and 10. Who was it?
You thought you left
flat major.
I slit your throat with the razor and you rip Ross hair like that one flight from Malaysia. I'm your baby mama screensaver. Only fucking with Whitney's, not Millie Bobby Brown's. I never look twice at no teenager. I'm a fucking hit maker, dawg, not a peacemaker. Yeah, bullets that I'm stuffing in each chamber. Your ass in extreme danger. Stop buying views and buy comments. You may as well keep the paper. Shit you about to need for later. I give a fuck about your streaming data. You could drop 100 more records, I'll see you later. Yeah, maybe when you meet your maker. I don't wanna fight with a woman beater. It feeds your
I'll see you later, maybe when you meet your maker. Is that a hint that he's off some people like X? I'll see you around like when you meet your maker. Will Drake be there to kill you?
About your streaming data.
Fire.
You drop 100 more records, I'll see you later.
Maybe when you meet your maker. I don't wanna fight with a woman
beater. It feeds your nature. If you still bumping R. Kelly, you could thank the savior. Said if they deleted his music, then your music is going to a hypocrite. I don't understand why these people praise you. Sounding like you sent him commissary when he needs some paper. Album.
Is Kendrick cool with R. Kelly? I don't know about that. If he is, then we gotta ask Kenny some questions. If you still bump, so maybe Kenny's cool with R. I don't know.
Said if they deleted his music, then your music is going to a hypocrite. I don't understand why these people praise you. Sounding like you sent him commissary when he needs some paper. Album dropping soon, no wonder you turn a clout chaser instead of doing hard labor.
Ooh.
Nigga, I see you when I see you like Fantasia. And Whitney, you can hit me if you need a favor. And when I say I hit your back, it's a lot safer. I promise. Yeah.
Nearly finished. 1 more minute.
I'm not gonna lie, this shit was some good exercise. Like, it's good to get out, get the pen working.
Yeah, fact.
You would be a worthy competitor if I was really a predator and you weren't fucking lying to every blogger and editor, but
that was cold.
That's what it is. You definitely got this shit burnt the fuck out though. Like, you got 10 more records to drop. The one before the last one, we finessed you into telling a story that doesn't even exist. And then you go and drop the West Coast one and try and cover that up. I would like that one. That would be some shit I could dance to if you wasn't tripling down on some whole other bullshit. But you know, at least your fans are getting some raps out of you. I'm happy I can motivate you, bring you back to the game, like, you know. But just let me know when we're getting to the facts. Everything in my shit is facts. I'm waiting on you to return the favor, like.
As the lyrics fade out. Fucking vibes right here. I'm not gonna lie. That one holds some weight. That one holds some weight. And I think Drake said there he's done. Unless Kenny pulls out some actual factual shit, he's done. Does that put the stamp on the beef? We had a fun May, or fun end of April, beginning of May, I suppose. What's Kendrick gonna do? I don't know. Drake was saying that he panicked once he found out that they planted the information, scammed Kendrick into releasing some fake stories about an 11-year-old daughter. And then Kendrick panicked and released that West Coast banger, which was nice. It was bumping, but like Drake said, he tripled down on that pedophilia shit, so Drake obviously can't bump it, you know. What sense would that make? see. Let me know what you guys thought about that in the comments. I don't know. Could be. How many tracks does Drake have? Heart Part. Because we're not counting like that. We got Euphoria, 616, Meet the Grahams, and Not Like Us. That's 4 Kendrick to 3 Drake. Could be 3 all. Because this might just beat Not Like Us. So that makes a tie there. Euphoria beat Drake's first one. Meet the Grahams. I don't know. There's been so many diss tracks and fucking shit fired at each other. Let me know what you think the score is below. It might be even after this one. I don't know. That was fire. I was arguing with my brother earlier before I even listened to this, saying, no, Kendrick's dropping facts. Drake doesn't know shit. Drake's a pedo. Then I listened to that and I'm like, Although, Drake, you still haven't convinced me that you're not a pedo just because the streets haven't figured it out, you know? I mean, give it some time. But who knows? Why are you talking about Millie Bobby Brown? That was fire. That was fire. Peace out. I hope I don't have to do another fucking diss track reaction because I'm getting over them.
Subscribe.